I can't believe that we're talking about Married to Medicine outside of our recap, but the fight between Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea, Letitia, on Married to Medicine continues. As you know, on Sunday they were watching and they go on live on IG together, the castmates, to watch and talk about the show. Well, a battle between Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea brewed.
You can go back to sleep.
Hold
You can go
on.
back
Hold
to
on.
sleep.
Ladies.
You can go to sleep.
Ladies.
Your mama there?
My mom is dead.
No, we
Come
cannot
on now.
have that.
Well,
Behave.
You know what? Problem, don't play with me.
Come on now. You don't want
No, don't do that.
Because, baby, I had 3 kids. I done did it all, baby. I done did it all, baby. You want to do what I did. You call me for relationship advice? You say I got you drunk? How I get
No,
drunk?
ain't nobody call you for no
Grown-ass
relationship
woman.
advice. No,
You
one
have
has
to
to.
listen to
You
all
gave your
the
unwarranted
absolutely
advice.
have. Now we just don't laugh.
Only for Dr. Heavenly to go to her own YouTube channel with Carlos King and shade Sweet Tea and her uterus even more. Well, that wasn't the end of it, because Sweet Tea is speaking out, and Sweet Tea is confirming that Heavenly told her that Dr. Damon Daddy, in fact, did cheat on her. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So during our recap of Married to Medicine, we talked briefly about the IG battle that happened between Heavenly and Sweet Tea. They went back and forth. At one point, Sweet Tea said that Dr. Heavenly's mama, who has passed away, is in hell, which in return, Dr. Heavenly has had accusations that Dr. Gregory still wants to be with Quad, can't be in the same room with Quad. She doubled down on that during her own recap on YouTube, and she didn't stop there. She talked more about Sweet Tea's uterus. She doesn't believe that Sweet Tea didn't know that she only had maybe a 50-60% chance of having a child. She believes that she slid into Gregory's DMs with the baby emoji under false pretenses.
Sweet Tea had a whole scene about being infertile, right? Not being infertile, having endometriosis or whatever. To me, she met with the doctor. Okay, that was interesting. No. The interesting part with me was at the dinner table, which I was not there because I would have asked the right questions. And she said that she went to the doctor a while ago and the doctor told her that she's just going to have to deal with her pain. My question for Sweet Tea is, how the fuck long did you know you had these problems? Because look like you came to Dr. G with false pretenses. Look like to me, if you come in with a baby emoji and you got 50 to 75% chance of not being able to have a baby, that should have been discussed a long freaking time ago. You cannot come in my DMs with a baby emoji and you know you bleed and hurting. Now, I don't know when it started, but it couldn't have started this year. That's my question, and that's my drama for the show. Now, I was pregnant when I got married, but my man know what he was getting, okay? Right? So don't talk about me. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to come on this show, you're going to watch this show, be a fan of this show, be a fan of Quad, want her life, and then come on the show promising a baby, bitch, you better have a baby. You better have a baby. Because all this y'all talking about, you had to have been on there. We get pap smears all the time. There's no way you could tell me that my walls of my uterus are falling. And bitch, I didn't know it. Come on now, don't do this season, this year. Because honestly, that scene was taped at the beginning of the year. So she knew it at the beginning of the year that she was having these problems. Now, if she had it at the beginning, did she not know last year? Did she not know the year before? So when you gave me a baby emoji because you knew Dr. G really wanted a baby, and you came on the show with that pretense, I got a question with that.
Sidebar, some of you that actually know this stuff have told me that what Dr. Heavenly said on her YouTube channel about this would have been discovered on a pap smear is actually false. I don't know anything about that. I don't have lady parts, but okay. But Dr. Heavenly did go in probably way too much. But some of you said, no, you talk about my dead mom, I'm going to the pits of hell. But they have been, remember, recently, even before these last couple of episodes and Quad was off of the show, Quad and Heavenly had been shading Sweet Tea, making the fun of the way she talks, talking about her relationship. She's been doing this since the season began, specifically Heavenly. Sidebar, Quad did come out on social media. All right, let me just read what Quad had to say. Because Quad did come out on social media to discount something that Heavenly said on her YouTube channel. So she says this, and shout out to our friends at the Bravo Shade who caught the post. She says, traveling abroad in Africa? Just asking. Traveling abroad, so I'm getting the news a little late. However, I would like to clear up a previous untrue statement made on a recent Married to Medicine live. T, your husband and I have not, are not, and will not engage in any form of contact. I am firm in my stance of not being involved or used as a pawn in anyone else's dispute as a tactic to win a petty argument. It is crucial to clarify that there has been absolutely no communication between my ex-husband and me. Any suggestion to the contrary is inappropriate and unfairly diminishes the seriousness of my past experiences with him. She's talking about the past allegations of abuse. She's really addressing what Dr. Heavenly has said, because Heavenly has been saying for the last few weeks that Dr. Gregory would take Quad back if she wanted him. New York City, Washington, D.C., and many other cities to come. The Kempire After Dark tour is coming to a city near you. But first up, on January 25th, we will be live here in New York City for the first Kempire After Dark show, where we're going to be covering some of your favorite reality TV shows. But not just that, you know, we talk about a bunch of things, including pop culture news. You'll also have an opportunity to drop some tea, ask a question, or just react to what we're talking about during these live shows. Washington, D.C., you also will be having a show February 16th. Come dress sexy. I want to see your best dress, everyone. New York and D.C. For more information on how you can get tickets to our New York City show or our D.C. show, be sure to check out the description of this video. Well, Sweet Tea is speaking up and defending herself. And I listened to her entire IG live. It was about 30 minutes where she addresses everything that's been playing out. She talked about her own career, making her own money, saying that she didn't believe, as soon as Heavenly said it, she didn't believe anything about Dr. Gregory wanting to be with Quad. She didn't believe any of that. But she also talks about some of the allegations that Heavenly has made about her own health issues. She did apologize for referring to Heavenly's mom going to hell. She did apologize for that. But she also dropped some tea. I mean, maybe it's sweet tea, maybe it's cold tea. You will let me know in the comment section. That Heavenly confirmed to her that she believed Mariah's allegations that she had receipts that Dr. Damon Daddy had cheated on her.
I would appreciate if everyone will keep my husband out of it. Because when she said that stuff about the ex, it didn't bother me none, because I know my husband. Not worried about it. I didn't even pay it no mind, because I know it ain't true. But if I go down low and I start stooping low and talking about Damon, it would be an issue. And I'm not that type of person to do that. I'm not. But we know that your husband has cheated on you. You even told me, Heavenly, that when Mariah said that she had receipts, you believed Mariah on Damon. You believed it. You told me you believed it. So that leads me to believe that he has cheated. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You're gonna stick by your man. That is fine. A lot of y'all will. A lot of y'all will, and that's okay. That's fine. Just say that. But keep my husband out of it. If you don't want your husband in it, don't talk about mine. That's just how it go, baby. That's how it's gonna go. Don't keep doing that.
This is going to be one hell of a reunion. This is going to be one hell of a reunion. Do you believe that Dr. Damon Daddy did cheat on Heavenly? Look, they've been together a very long time. Things happen. They've been together since, college? things happen in relationships. Some of you that have been married or in a relationship for years have said, look, sometimes cheating happens. It doesn't mean that it's automatically the end of your relationship. But one of the biggest criticisms that Heavenly has gotten is that she doesn't share her entire life. People do not believe that she shares everything about her life. And she's so focused on everyone else's story and exposing their stories, but she doesn't share her own stuff. But like I said, this is going to be one hell of a reunion because during Dr. Heavenly's Married to Medicine recap, she says that she has Sweet Tea's business and tea. So she better tread lightly. And she says she's not going to mention it here. She's just going to hold it for the reunion. Dr. Heavenly also believes that Toya is one of the people behind Sweet Tea, encouraging her to come at Heavenly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That seems to be the game of reality TV. But some of you have been triggered by some of the things that have been said, both on Sweet Tea's end and Heavenly's end. Sweet Tea did apologize in regards to age shaming Dr. Heavenly. Some of you have been triggered by that, but some of you have also been triggered by some of the allegations and just disgusting comments that Heavenly has made about this woman's uterus. There are a lot of women that have struggled with getting pregnant, fibroids. I just wish that we wouldn't make light of that. I get it, Heavenly, that you're upset that she mentioned your mom, but you also are a doctor. You're also on a show with other OBGYNs who recently were under fire. I would hope that Dr. Jackie, even though you're a grown woman, would pull you to the side like, girl, this is not the way, especially with everything that Dr. Jackie has been going through on social media. This is not the time for a doctor on this show where you guys are always trying to promote, health and especially Black women's health. This is not the way to dog out a Black woman that is reflecting a lot of other Black women's experiences. So now they're looking at you like, oh, so you have no respect for me either. Even if you're mad at Sweet Tea, this is what you really believe. This is how you really feel. And this is why I can't ride with Dr. Heavenly all the time, because she will go to the gutter all the time in regards to some of the things. Like, there were other things that she said during her live that were disgusting. Outside of this, she referred to Sweet Tea as being slow. She even used the R word. Dr. Heavenly, you need to tread lightly. Guys, as always, I want to know, I'm sure you've been following all of the live replays of all of this. Some of you have been asking my thoughts on it, so I decided here it is. Because normally I wait till we do our Married to Medicine recap, but so much has been happening since Sunday. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter. I got